Ladies and gentlemen, geeks and nerds, welcome back to another episode of Road to HermitCraft. Oh yes, we are back, and I'm back from my holiday. Had a really nice time. It's been a little while since I've recorded, so really good, really glad to get back into it. So here we are at the trading hall. We've got a bunch more villagers. Been doing some trading, stuff like that, and also since last episode I have hooked up the items that go to the breeder up to some storage back here. So I had some chests there last episode, but they weren't wired up to anything. But let me just quickly show you what I've done since last episode. Pretty straightforward. But up here, if you look up there, in fact, maybe I'll jump into game mode 3 so you can see properly. Okay, so here are some carrots coming through the water stream. They go across here to feed the villagers, and if the villagers are all hungry, all full up rather, they go down this chute right here and drop into these new item filters here, and that filters down, that separates the carrots from the sugarcane, and the sugarcane go into these chests right here. So I've got a whole bunch right there. And I've already crafted a whole bunch of paper, and the carrots go into these chests right in here. There you go. So we've got a whole buffer of carrots, and anything else goes this way into this chest. There's nothing there at the moment. So basically what this is for is once all these buffer chests are full up with the stuff we might trade with, then the items will go this way, and then that will go off into our storage. So likewise up here at the top of our item elevator, we're already filtering out things we want to trade with, or things that feed villagers, and anything else goes that way. So that's going to go to bulk storage, just like this stuff over here at the end here. That's going to go to bulk storage as well. So that's our storage room is something we need to do pretty soon, but that's coming in the future. And as we have more, as we end up adding more things, we'll add up more item sorters here, so we can separate things like potatoes and pumpkins and stuff like that. So then when we're in here in the trading hall, we can grab the various things, either carrots or pumpkins or potatoes or whatnot. And we've got one set on this side as well. So hopefully that will work out well, I think. Alright, so let's get back into normal mode. So that's what I've been up to since last episode. And actually, since I recorded last episode, I also released a video about 1.13. about how to make a super simple gold farm. We also did a bit of science, 1.13 science in our live stream this week, which is super cool. Watch out for some more videos about 1.13. I'm sure we'll come up with some more discoveries, and welcome to all the new peeps that have joined and subscribed, that found the channel through that gold farm. Welcome to the Geek Squad. Alright, so today's episode, we need to solve one of our supply problems, and that is we have a lack of iron, and today we're going to solve the iron problem. And to fix the problem with our iron supply, we are going to build a new iron farm, and we're going to do it over here in the overworld for a change. So we're spending a lot of time in the end building a lot of stuff over there. We've got the iron pearl over there for iron, which is done alright so far. But we need more. It's not really going to cut it for much longer. So we're going to build a new iron farm, and it's called the Iron Stream. It's by Etta from Sci-Fi, I think he's on. It's a 16 village iron farm, and it's pretty simple to build in survival. So it's good for us since we're still relatively early on. So we're going to build it up here in the overworld. Not quite sure exactly where yet. But the first thing we need to do is gather some resources. Alright, let's get chopping. Okie dokie, so I think we have everything we need to create this iron farm. So here's a bunch of stuff, more stuff, a bit more stuff, and some stuff. All right, so this is, yeah, as I said, this is Etter's 16 village iron farm, and this is going to produce about 640, so about 10 stacks of iron ingots an hour, which is going to be pretty good. And it resets, it's a resettable one, so it should reset in about 25 minutes, which is also pretty good. So where we are, actually, I should probably tell you about that, because this is somewhere maybe we haven't seen very much. This is actually our spawn chunks, and this right here is the center of our spawn chunks. I won't bore you with how you find spawn chunks in the center and stuff. There's plenty of videos and stuff online, so you go and check that out. But I think we're going to build it here. So I was looking around where to build this thing, and actually we might end up building some more stuff over here, because it's not the terrain's nice and generally flat, and we're going to be building some like skyscrapers and things, sort of comic book style. So this might be a good place to start building anyway. So yeah, this is where I'm going to build it, and actually I'm going to build it up in the sky. Yeah, up there. The reason why will become clear hopefully in the end, but I think what I'll do is there'll be a link in the description to this iron farm. I'm not going to sort of bore you with all the details of building it. You can just check out the tutorial for that. So I'll make a start, and as I make some progress I'll bring you in every now and again when there's something interesting to show. Alright, let me get to it. And here we are, my geeks, up in the sky. We are quite a way up. Yeah, so there's our centre of our spawn chunks right there. And yeah, I've pillared up here to about, we're at 180 up in the sky. The reason for that will become clear, hopefully. I'm a bit worried about that, but yeah, we'll come on to that later. So yeah, so here I have made a start. So these are going to be the spawning platforms for the golems. So two platforms there, and on either side we have this platform here, another one over there, and this is where the majority of the doors are going to be for all of the villages. Right, so you just have to place these down here, 1, 2, 3, and then you don't put one on the cross, and then you go 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. So I need to do that across all this platform and on the other platform too, and then you need another layer on top, and that should give us all the doors we need. So I'll crack on with that in a second. But a couple of things. So I'm using this purple stuff. This is some leftover blocks from another project. If you're wondering why I'm using purple, originally when I was going to do the Enderman farm, I was going to do like a big Enderman head, but then I think Rast came up with the idea of doing it as a board cube, but of course I'd already collected a whole bunch of these resources, these purples that were good for an Enderman head, and they've been stuck in storage, not being used. So I thought, well, let's use them up while we've got them. So that's why that's going on. And also I've noticed I've got a bit of a cold. I was just watching back some of the other footage for the episode, and I've got a bit of a sniffle here and there, so apologies for that. I'll try not to do that anymore. But yeah, just wanted to show you that I'm making some progress, and yeah, let me crack on with some more, and then let's get this iron farm going. Hello my geeks, and welcome back. So yeah, I hope you guys like big cutscenes, because yeah, I kind of done it. It's all done. I got carried away. I was following the tutorial step by step, and I was going to sort of bring you in and talk about bits and pieces, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to be the interesting part of this. So yeah, I just followed the tutorial, built it all up, and it's all here. So I've placed over 400 doors and all this redstone and yeah, stuff. So there we go. It's there. So what we do need to do, we need to get some villagers in. So we've got I've got those various pods that villagers have to go. So why don't we have a quick scoot around, and I'll give you a very super quick overview of the farm and where we have to put villagers, and then we will try and get them and get this thing pumping out some iron. Alright, let's jump into game mode 3 and let's have a look. Alright, let's start off with the spawn pads. So there are 2 spawning pads for the golems. This one up here and one underneath. So I've added the water to this one, which is cool. This one still needs the water, which we'll do in a bit, and you'll see why later. But just like any other standard iron farm really, the water will push them into the middle, into that 3x3. That dirt's going to be removed, and they'll fall down into this piece of water here, which pushes them into lava, which will kill them, and we collect the drops. So that's how that bit works. Very straightforward there. And the basic idea of this farm is that there are 16 villages. And if you look at these doors here, each of these stripes, each of these stripes are will be a village. So there's 16 villages this way. We've got on each layer we've got 12 doors on this side, another 12 doors that side. So that makes 24 doors per village. And generally the way it works is when you start it off, you've got all this redstone, which is basically a big clock that will extend these pistons at the right time, which will give these villages sky access at the right time. So gradually what happens is a village will be created. I think it starts at that end right over there, and gradually it gets pulled over and then centered over the spawn pads. So then we end up with 16 villages all centered around these spawn pads, and so that increases the rate of the golems, and yeah, we get all the iron. So what we need to do now is we need to get some villagers in here. So we need to get, I think it's something like 20 villagers in there, in that little space there. We need to do that. We need to get one in here, underneath where this water is, where the dirt is. There's another one just there, another villager there, and we need to get one at that, in that piston as well. And then we've got some more over this side. Zoom right over here, one in there, and also one in there. And that's how big this thing is. Yeah, pretty big, pretty big. So how are we going to get the villagers here? That's the next question, I guess. Well, we've got our villager breeder in the end, and as it happens, because we've built this in the spawn chunks, if you jump through the portal in the end, you land right in here. So I think I'm going to try and get the villagers out of the breeder, push them in a portal, and they should end up here, and then we can just hopefully, simply, he says, get them into place. Alright, let's get over to the end and get it prepared. And here we are at the trading hall and breeder, which is above us here. Right, so we need to get some villagers out of here. The breeder's off at the moment because this is pretty much full up, so I need to turn that on. But what I'm thinking is I want to grab a whole bunch of villagers and put them in like a temporary pen, so over here I think. And I think probably the easiest way to do that is if I break this block under here, because the villagers fall down this tube. So if I break this block here and the trapdoor, they'll fall down further. I'll extend the tube temporarily and have a water stream that pushes them this way into a little holding pen there, I think. And here are our babies all growing up. Yeah, we haven't got any grown up yet, but they're on their way now that I've turned the farm on. So we need 25, I just checked, we need 25 villagers. So they're going to come out as they normally do, drop down there, and I'll show you what I've done underneath. Yeah, so I've just broken the block there, as I said, and here, if I just get up here, there we go. They'll land in that water stream, so they won't take any damage. That will push them this way into this holding cell right here until we get 25. Alright, now let's talk about how I'm going to get the villagers over there. It's a bit of a cockamamie plan, and it might not work, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it the Logical Geek Boy YOLO seal of approval. So over in the Falcon there is one of these pigmen left over. He's still there. He's name tagged. He's still there from before. So here's my plan. I'm going to go over to the Falcon, give him a little tap. He's going to chase me up here just like the others did, and I'm going to go this way through here. He's going to follow me. He's going to follow me up to here. I'm going to jump on this ladder, jump out. He's going to be here then, hopefully, this pigman who's crossed with me. I'll then block him in with a block, so he stays in this here, stays here on this red concrete. Once that's done, my plan is then to come over here, block this off. Then my plan is to open this up, this block here, so the villagers can then go out this way, right? Open up this central block here, so the pigman sees the villager, or the villagers see the pigman rather. They will then run this way, scared of him. I'll then open this up, probably give him a slowness potion so he doesn't run ahead and stuff, so we can control him better. And also we don't want the villagers to go back again. And then make sure he's still cross with me, and I will go this way. So the idea is the pigman will follow me, and shepherd the villagers all the way to the end portal. That's the plan. But it might not work. Alright, just need to wait here for all these villagers to grow up, and then we'll get on with it. Here he is. Here's our guy. So we're in the Falcon, and yeah, ready to do this first bit. So I think we're gonna still waiting for the villagers to grow up, but we can get this pigman over while we wait. So here is the walkway. So we used this previously, and I've just added this walkway right here that goes that way, and then up to the portal just over there. Right, so just need to give this guy a little tap, and then he should run after us and should be good. Boo. Ready? Wait. Here he comes. Make sure he comes through here all right. Here he comes. Hey, dude. Here he comes. Right, hopefully he's going to follow me in here. Please? Yes, please. Yes. Follow me this way. Come on, dude. Come over here. That's it, right over here. So he is trapped as planned. And now we just need to wait for the villagers to grow up and appear in the holding cell. Okay, we have some villagers. Check these guys out. They're pretty snug in here. Yeah, so just while these were breeding, I noticed that they were kind of gathering in the little sort of alcove bits we had. So I've manoeuvred them into place with the help of some pistons and some slime blocks and stuff. So now we've just got one long tunnel. So when we open this guy up, they can just run that way and they will see him. Now, my confidence that this is going to work is not very high. I think this has got like a 50-50 chance of working. So I've extended this corridor out because when I open that, they may well just explode and fly everywhere. And I'm sure as they're walking along this one wide over here, we're going to lose some off the edge and stuff. So I think I'm cool with not all of them making it. I think that's going to be like impossible for all of them to make it. But I think if we can get a reasonable number, then we can at least breed them in the iron farm. Wish me luck. Let's break that, and now break this one. Okay, so they can go. Right, they're not going to go anywhere just yet, probably because we need to give them some encouragement from this guy. Break that. They should now see him and go that way. All right, so that's good. We've got some water here. Pushing these guys should be pushed in. Dudes, let's give you a little nudge. Let's help you along. They're out of the way that way. Let's give this guy a slowness potion, which I've got prepared. Hoi! Okay, cool. Now we break this. Okay, hit him. Oh no. Okay, come on, guy. Let's go. Come on, dudes. Move. This is slow. This is very, very slow. Ah! Oh no, they're falling. No! Villagers! Goodbye. Goodbye, my dudes. Not many made it. They stand on the edge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What have I done? The villager massacre. Right, let's see if I can end up out over there. I think maybe. Hoi! Right, is he going to come this way? Yeah, he's still cross, but obviously very slow. But that's the point. Villagers, you're supposed to be scared of him. Run away. Run this way. Oh, someone else fell. Oh no. Okay, he's kind of just pushing them. That's something, at least. We got two. Well, this is kind of working, but extremely slow. Oh no, he's dodged around a couple. Ah, no. I'm going to get one villager. Oh my jeez. Right, we made it to the flat part. And we've got one surviving villager. The others have been left along the way. Oh, jeez. Come on, guy. Let's see if we can get at least one in here. Uh-oh, that might not work out well. Oh, no, he's going to get... No, no, villager, no! Ah, dang it! Oh, jeez. Hey! Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that. Dude, sorry. I wanted to ender pearl over you. Haha, tricked you. Dudes, seriously, you've let me down. What were you thinking? We need you. Alright, I'm going to try and get this guy in at least. So there's the pig man. I managed to finagle this guy over here. So let's try again. See what happens. Yeah. And hopefully push him along. No, no, no. Oh, jeez. Alright, this is not going to work, is it? This is a terrible idea and it's not going to work. Alright, back to the drawing board. Dude, you let me down. Sorry. See you later. This is what I call Plan B. I'm going to try and ride these boats, obviously one at a time, all the way over. I've extended this platform so we don't have to go down and then up again. So we just stay at the same level. We go down a bit and then we go straight. So hopefully that should be alright. This is going to take a long time, rowing boats over cobble. It's not going to be fast, but if we can just get at least two of these guys over there, then we can breed them in the iron farm. That's my new plan, because these are all we've got left. Alright, so let's do this. Off we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Whoa! That's pretty quick. I need to maneuver. Here we go, down the stairs is pretty cool. Okay, going down the stairs was a lot quicker than I expected. Okay, let's go. Rowing along in the end, just another day in the life of Logical Geek Boy. Okay, coming up to this tricky turn. Hopefully this will all work out alright. Let's go here, turn a bit, forward this way. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, I think we got this. I think we got this. And here we are at the end portal. Let's just park up here, I guess, and jump out. Oh no, I fell through. Okay, let me get back to the end and push that guy in. Alright, you're still up there. That's good news. Let's, I guess, ender pearl up there. Try not to look at any enderman. Ready? Wait! Oh no! Ooh. That was lucky. I'm totally calm. I did not have a heart attack. Alright, let's break this and hopefully he'll go through. Okay. Got the boat. Right, let's push him in. See you later, guy. He's gone. Let's go over to the iron farm and see if he made it. Here we are approaching the iron farm. Did he make it? Is he here? Oh, there he is. Here he is. Awesome. Oh, yes. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I've added... So while I'm here, actually, I added these green platforms over the villager cells so they don't get hit by lightning. Because if they do, they will turn into witches, and that is no good. The other thing I did, just temporarily, I did these slabs. I'm not sure if this actually works or not, but I noticed a few times when I was testing the portal, I'd land on top of the redstone up here. So I'm just trying to block that. I'm not sure if this is actually going to work or not, but so far since I've done that, I've always arrived here. So good, we got one. Awesome. Right, let's get the other two. and then we'll breed them up while we're in here. Alright, let's get the others. Oops. Rip villager. I need to be more careful. Yeah, sorry guy. Just running past the Millennium Falcon, you know, as you do. So as it turns out, we've got 2 other villagers. This guy just kind of escaped, but yeah, I grabbed these 2 in the boat, so I'll get them over too. So I think that'll give us 4 villagers, if I can get these 2 over. Okay, I'll meet you back at the iron farm. Okay, I managed to push all of the villagers in. Now we're just flying back to the iron farm, which is up here. Here it is. And hopefully we've got 4 in here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. 4 villagers in the iron farm. Oh geez, that was a lot of work. But I did pick up a bunch of carrots from the trading hall. So now, hopefully, because we've got these doors here, these guys will start breeding. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. So let's give these guys a bunch of carrots, and hopefully we'll see what happens. Here we go. These guys are breeding, which is good news. So I thought they would detect the doors when they came in, but of course the sky access to these doors were blocked by the water. So I've removed the water, and now all of these doors, and plus some doors I've added here and a bunch here, all contribute to this village I've just created, so they can breed. And I've got the villager info mod, so I can see information about the village. So if you look over on the left hand side towards the bottom, it tells you how many houses there are. So there's 66 villages, 66 houses, sorry. And we've currently got 5 villagers in here, but we can support 23. So that's good enough for now, because we can take a few out of this as we go and move them over to the different satellites. So yeah, that's going to be cool. And then once it's done, obviously we'll remove all these doors and stuff and put the water back, and we'll be all good in the hood, as they say. Right. But while these guys are breeding up, I want to do something else. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to finish it in this episode. I might not, because I think it's probably quite a lot of work. But I'm going to give it a go, give it a try, see what happens. So I need to collect some resources first. So I need to collect something like almost 7,000 blocks across around 86 different types of block. So yeah, a lot of resources of different types. So I'm going to go and grab them, and then once I've got the stuff together, I'll bring you in. Alright my geeks, and as you see me gathering up just a small portion of the nearly 7,000 blocks that I need to complete this project, I've come to the realisation that I'm not going to get it all done in this episode. And looking at it now, looking back, actually, yeah, it was crazy to think I could. So yeah, I need to learn to try and contain my expectations for myself for an episode. But yes, I'm going to split this episode into 2. So this is part 1, and part 2, which will be next time, you will see the completion of this super awesome iron farm. I've already got a bunch of stuff recorded, but yeah, still got quite a bit of work to do. And yeah, really excited about showing you all that stuff. And you'll see that next time. So thanks very much, my geeks, and I will see you next time.